What's up, guys? It's your girl Kendall here with 420 Intuition. Welcome to my channel. Like, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. Well, what's up, guys? This is going to be an all signs reading for this week for November 15th through the 20th. Now, there will be timestamps in the bio below, so if you want to jump around or even be nosy on the person you're thinking about, what's in their energy, feel free to do that. But as long as you guys comment if it resonates for you below, like it, let me know, share it with your friends, then we'll have that deal. Be nosy, sis, be nosy. All right, so before I just cut all the chit chat and just get right into the signs, I'll let you guys know I am open for personal readings. So if anything resonates today, there is more info in the bio below. So I have different readings in the bio, from Zoom one-on-ones to just one particular question that you may have. Don't worry, your sis got you. And also join me over on Instagram, 420 Intuition Tarot. We have a lot of fun over there. And yeah, so I think that you guys should just join the fam entirely. This platform, that platform, even TikTok, hell, why not? 420 Intuition, okay? All right, so enough of the chit chat, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and join you guys for the all signs reading. First sign we're gonna do is Leo, and it's gonna be for November 15th through the 20th, okay? What's up, Leo? So gang. Thank you so much for joining me for this week for November 15th through the 20th. I appreciate you guys. So you guys know I'm not going to waste any more of your time because your girl's been MIA way too long. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So for the signs I have for you, Leo, right now on the board, I have Pisces, Aquarius, Scorpio. I do have a Libra. Basically, honestly, all of the air signs are here. So you could definitely be dealing with the air sign. All the water signs are here actually as well. And then we have Leo with your own energy, and underneath the deck we have Pisces with the Page of Cups right here, okay? So there's a lot of emotion on here. There's a lot of dealings with mental. I feel like it's a battle between heart and mind. That's exactly what I feel like is going on for your week this week, Leo. Let's just get right into it. So for your romantic oracle, I have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. And for your abundance, I have focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention you and they deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Okay, so are we getting distracted, Leo? Is there possibly some conflict? Maybe love is distracting you guys or us from our priorities, and maybe we needed to snap out of it. So if you have been noticing you're focusing more on love and possibly, I don't know, having somebody return or possibly working a situation out, and you started to kind of started slacking on your other worldly priorities or personal priorities, that was Spirit telling you, knock it off. Let's get back to business, okay? And overall, your self-care advice for the week is chanting. So getting back into meditation, I personally have been telling myself this and have been going through the process of getting back to that. It's funny because I love the fact that they're on a yoga mat. Yeah, I know it's like yoga and they're doing that meditation that goes hand in hand. One key tip or one little trick, if you have a problem, and you're like, I don't know when I can actually meditate, I don't have time. If you're working out and you decide to cool down, I would say use the last little cool down you're using when you're stretching, when you're like getting your breath back. Use that cool down time. Find a YouTube, exercise or meditation, 10 minutes, and cool down from your workout, and you will be on such a good high. I mean, you're already on high from the working out, and you'll be on another high from just clearing out your mind. So mentally and physically in a better place. There's nothing like it. Okay, so enough about that. So this week, why I see is just a lot of battle of heart and mind is because immediately we have the Star card here with the Four of Cups. To me, that's telling that someone wants to either heal a situation that they possibly feel like have been overlooked. Maybe you feel like you've been overlooked, Leo, or maybe you feel like you've overlooked or potentially could have overlooked an offer to maybe fix a situation and heal a situation that you're going through. I really get the feeling he keeps staring at this Three of Cups here, right? So talking about union, reconciliation, maybe, or it could have been talking about a third party situation. Maybe you think that someone's in a third party situation, could be this King of Swords. That's why there's a lot of air on this chart. You could be dealing with the air sign. Aquarius, I mean, they typically say Aquarius and Leo are opposite and they're supposed to work, but never again. That was so biased. Doesn't work for me. So it could be this King of Swords you're thinking about that's heavily. When I tell you this situation has been on your mind nonstop, Leo, this is kind of obsession energy. And this is mainly just because I feel there's a lot of hurt and pain. There's a lot of fear associated with this. Yep. Moon here, Moon in the Eight of Swords, a lot of fear, a lot of hopes. I get that someone's possibly going over a situation or possibly how they want it to pan out. Like someone is possibly going over their mind about the hurt and the pain and maybe wanting to know the truth and why it didn't work out and what was really going on. Going with your fear of maybe they're cheating with me with someone else, or having a hope like, okay, maybe that they'll finally come back and we'll have a better. So it's literally like, this is what's playing in someone's mind over and over and over again. That's heavy as fuck. So no wonder why Spirit was telling you to focus on your priorities, because your priorities are kind of misconstrued right now because of your heart and your mind battling each other, right? Makes perfect sense. I kind of like Game of Thrones, Fire and Ice. Like, I just like a battle of that. I definitely feel like it has to do with this King of Swords that possibly you are no longer talking to. Like, you feel like it's over. Like, it's just, there's no going back. I don't think so, though. I think you just feel that way just because of a lot of manipulation potentially you dealt with within the situation. Someone just felt like, what the hell? I just get this image of like, what the hell happened? Like, it was all so great. So what? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Something doesn't seem right. Yeah, somebody feels like this ending was an ending that just didn't feel right. It didn't feel like, it felt like somebody stole it from them, but wanted to seem like they didn't steal it from them. We're going to clarify the Seven of Swords with that, because that's sneaky Aquarius. I told you, sneaky Aquarius energy. That's why I can't do it. And somebody did some sneaky shit. Yeah. But the thing is, with your what I told you, your energies here, it's very interesting because we have the Sun here right before the Seven of Swords. So maybe it's time for someone to stop running away from this connection, or maybe it's someone, maybe someone's actually no longer going to avoid talking about this ending. Oh, that could be. Someone feels like they're going to communicate, because there's still love here. There's just, there's still some feelings here. There's just a lot of pain associated with this. Again, the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups being spilt, the Three of Cups being focused on here. Someone's reminiscing a lot about the past and the happiness of the past and how it felt when it was just like lighthearted. And they're kind of, this is obsession. It's obsession out of pain. Because, they're wanting to get that back, but they don't realize. That's why I feel like this isn't over. They don't realize that there's Two of Cups right behind them. Two of Cups representing love, right? You're so focused on the action of what's happening right now and the lack thereof of union and happiness and togetherness, but you're not really seeing that both of you guys still, I feel like, have strong feelings for each other, or a little strong feelings, and you guys are going to baby step it to me back together, but we shall see. Let's clarify some things. Clarify this Four of Cups. What's the deal with this Four of Cups for Leo? If you're still here with me, please smash the like button for you, girl. It helps me out with the algorithm to get back on track, We have the Ace of Cups with the Five of Cups reversed. I told you guys. Yep, Three of Cups. Told you, somebody's really, really focusing on this Three of Cups. All right, so what I have here, Ace of Cups, and then the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of, bitch, y'all can't tell me. With the Nine of Coins reversed, y'all can't tell me. And the Hermit here, y'all can't tell me. With the Ten of, y'all can't tell me someone is not obsessed with the situation coming back together and no longer being alone. This is the Queen of Cups. So if you have a lot of feelings for this person, which I know you do, Leo, you're showing up as the Queen of Cups. You're showing up as somebody who, yes, you have a lot of self-love for yourself, and for a fact, Leo, the fact that you have a lot to offer, you have a lot of you have a lot of feelings and love for the situation. This is about you and your obsession. Your obsession, because you're the heart part, they're the head part. They're the battle of fire and ice. You're battling them through their logic, trying to use emotion. You guys aren't speaking the same language. That's the vibe that I get. So for this Four of Cups, it's telling me that somebody really wants the Ace of Cups, or they want to really get over this this heartbreak and this always feeling like the glass is half empty, and they want to come back to celebrate. But there's a lot of insecurities here, hence the Six of Wands reverse, right? There's a lot of insecurity here. There's a lot of love still here. That's what's fueling someone to not get out of this. It's the love. Your love is literally causing you to be obsessed to fixing this because you feel like this is the end all be all. Someone thinks this is exactly what they need. I mean, you can't like get the 10 of Cups, 9 of Coins, talking about being single, hermit trying to figure out how to bring back this 10 of Coins, right? And to get out of the loneliness and the isolation to get the Ace of Coins. Shut the shit up. Shut the shit up, Leo. Some of y'all are really, really in love with somebody. And I think this is the love you think you found of a lifetime. I want to see what's the deal with this King of Swords and why this person is here just chilling. He's literally big chilling in the midst of your obsession, in the midst of your hurt. What's the deal? Clarify this King of Swords, please. Clarify this King of Swords. All right, we have the Seven of Cups reverse, as well as the King of Coins reverse, and the, okay, logic, I told you. This person is extremely defensive right now. Why? Let's figure this out. Because they're obsessed with, you're obsessed with them, and they're obsessed with money. Bringing a reality. They're not really thinking about love right now. That's why you guys are on two separate pages. Seven of Cups and the King of Coins. Somebody's actually trying to manifest. Someone's obsessed with manifesting the perfect life for them. I think it's more financial. I think it's a place of possibly having stability. Something within they feel like something within their world is now it's not time to just daydream about it. Now I have to actually bring it together. I want a new life. I really feel like this person's trying to revamp a new life, and they close off they're kind of defensive when it comes to love. They're extremely defensive when it comes to love right now. I think they're just blocking themselves off because they don't see the benefit of having emotion at the moment, just because they're so hyper focused, tunnel fucking vision on their finances. And they're really thinking on how to be extremely successful, because I feel like this person might have had a dip in their finances that they're possibly not telling you about, because it's a need to know basis. I think that there is a battle though of no longer wanting to be, be their old ways that they were. But to me, this person is definitely hung up on trying to find finances. So you guys are definitely, you're all heart, Leo, like we typically are. Passion, right? Passion and emotion that we don't like to share to people. And they're all just, I want money. Money. That's a Cardi B song. Money. That's what that pops into my head. Clarify the Death card real quick for me for Leo, and then we're about to be done. Death card is a Hierophant reverse. Yeah, I told you, Wheel of Fortune reverse. Someone I can tell you right. Yep, and the Sun card, and the King of Cups. All right, let's talk, okay, Leo? Because what's going on here with the Death card, Hierophant reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse, and the Sun card, the King of Cups, who to me is this King of Swords. I'll be real. I told you that he comes off very stoic, very harsh, very like all mental, because that's where he's at right now. This person has literally cut off their emotions. But why this situation has ended, it's this person. This is your counterpart. You guys have definitely a lot of, I told you, a lot of love, a lot of mutual love, a lot of experience with each other, a lot of desire for one another. That I feel this here, right? But with this is a delay. This person is trying to block out this connection so much because I feel like this connection gets them very overly emotional, and they lie to themselves. They just feel like, oh, you're doing too much. I can't have you in my world right now because you're just a distraction. Ooh. Yeah, that's fucked up in a way, but I think they're really trying to figure out a way to kind of balance everything out. But for the most part, they're not talking to you. You guys aren't talking to each other right now, Leo. I really get the vibe. You guys have some silence with each other, and it's mainly this King of Cups lying to themselves. Probably, I don't feel like they're even lying to you. I think them being probably silent. I get someone's either getting the silent treatment right now, or this is a lot of blocked energy. But the crazy thing is this energy is still in the present. So they feel this. I do feel like they actually want to have a future with you. I do feel like they actually do see a good reason to have a traditional type of relationship with you. This is a desire that's there. I think they're lying to themselves and telling themselves they don't want this right now. I don't need this. I don't want this. And reality is they really do. You can't lie. You can't hide your feelings. Spirits can be messy, and your spirits are singing, honey. All right, so let's go ahead. I told you I wanted to see what the hell in regards. Let's just clarify the moon, and then we're going to clarify the Seven of Swords. Clarify the... Too many cards. That's crazy. That's very sad. Clarify the moon. Blocked energy. Someone has a fear they're going to be blocked forever, and they're not going to actually get this connection. Yeah. Oh yeah, and showing up as another counterpart. Y'all, for real, I'm gonna be very dead ass serious with you guys. You guys are for real. You guys are soulmates. This is like twin flame vibes to me for sure. I feel like you've met the one. This is kind of giving me the one vibes. I don't know why. When I clarify the moon for hopes and fears, you know, this lack of intuition or needing to listen to your intuition, I have the Seven of Spears, that's blocked energy, with the Knight of Coins reversed, thinking that this offer is never going to come, that you're blocked from this offer forever. With the Nine of Cups reverse, that's talking about you no longer being your wish fulfillment, or you're no longer being their wish fulfillment, Leo. And then we have the Queen of Swords reverse. Oh, you guys are matching each other every step of the way. When a card comes out, the counterpart comes out. So every single time you guys think, okay, we're not meant to be, you guys are kind of mirroring each other, because I think you guys are both lying to each other. They're lying and thinking that they don't need you in their life right now. You're lying and thinking that, oh my God, this is never going to be again. This is crazy. And you're really driving yourself crazy. And this is what I mean by you're the Queen of Cups reverse. Super emotional about this, about love. Man, Ace of Cups with the Ten of Cups. Leo, you love him. It's cool. So this particular energy right there with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups with the Queen of Cups and the Magician, you're still trying to manifest this. I think you're doing it in silence and in secret. I think you do it when you actually, I think you try to manifest some things and back into your life, and this love back into your life. You really are trying to do overtime. Why? Because it's still on your mind. It's like this ending. You don't accept this ending, Leo. That's why it's possibly you're just trying to sneak away. I get it now. You were sneaking away from this ending. This makes perfect sense. Why? Because you don't accept it. You know this isn't real. You know this isn't how this person feels. You know that you just know deep down, I don't think you've ever felt this way, that you just really have a solidified moment of like, damn, this is my person. I finally met this person, and when I had this person, what? How does this bullshit happen? I definitely feel like there's some unfinished business here, Leo, for your week of November 15th through the 20th. Now, for your angel oracles, we have peaceful resolution. I think so. I really feel this King of Swords is starting to gear up to be honest with himself. And in your absence, this person is starting to really feel your Leo energy, Leo. This person is really starting to understand and possibly even have some light bulb moments of like, damn, like I can tell myself that I don't miss this person, but I do. They added a lot of things to my life that I miss. They added some comfort to my life that they miss. They added some, you know, some benefits. I really feel like this person is missing you, Leo. And I think that you guys are particularly going to maybe communicate this week. But it's going to take some time because, again, you guys are both lying to yourselves. I think you need to get out of the energy of just seeing like the glass half empty, because that's not you. All right. So I hope that this helped. Spirit is letting you know, focus on your priorities. So I agree with Spirit on this when they say that. So I think like, yeah, if you want to work on manifesting this person back, fantastic. If that's a priority for yours, do it. However, don't let your life be neglected. I think a thing that this person and probably enjoyed, the King of Swords loves independence to me. And since this person is so focused on creating life and being obsessed with working and, you know, putting all their energy and effort into maybe making money or some kind of business move to not feel anymore, you need to possibly remove yourself so they can be in that emotion so they can feel. Does that make sense? They need to, you've already led them to water, Leo. They need to drink on their own. Okay. All right. So I hope that hopefully this helped for this week. Get all tongue tied. From November 15th to the 20th. If you want to join me with the other signs, feel free. If not, Leo, smash the like button on the way out. Comment below. Let me know if this resonates for you. And I hope you have a good day. All right. What's up, Aries? It's your girl Kendall here with 420 Intuition. Let's go ahead and get your weekly pull for November 15th through the 20th, okay? So who I have on the board for you guys, I have all of the fire signs, so you guys are definitely showing up strong in your energy. I also have Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, as well as Pisces with a hangman reversed underneath the deck, okay? Now for your romance, I have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, you know the holidays are coming together. Then I do have for your abundance, cooperation instead of competition. What is yours and no one can take it from you. There is no need to compete as there is an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. Okay. All right, Aries, I definitely like this energy. You guys, I mean, Aries, you guys tend to be pretty competitive. You're a fire sign. So now it's just kind of you no longer the team me, right? It's no longer team me, it's team us. How can someone help you? Because a lot of the times, if you're feeling stagnant in your business decisions or possibly financial decisions, it could be because you're not asking the proper channels for help. You're not possibly wanting to get help or even delegate things that you particularly can't do. Like you know, you guys are superhuman, but sometimes Aries, even Superman needed help too. Okay. All right. So the vibe I get for this week so far by just looking at the cards on the spread, I definitely feel this feeling of hot. It's like a lot of stop and go. A lot of this energy, we have Page of Wands with the King of Wands. So I feel like somebody is wanting to actually have a beginning with someone. Someone wants to possibly discuss something, but there's a stubborn party. Are you the stubborn party who's really turning your back on something, who's causing this delay? I feel like this is you. I wholeheartedly feel like this is you. I feel like you're in the energy right now. This is somebody who's possibly trying to approach you and maybe even try to bring some equal give and take, or you wanted them to bring equal give and take and to treat you with respect. And I feel like when they're finally trying to do it, it's kind of too late. For you, you feel like it's too late. Something where you feel like, yeah, someone feels like things are way too late. Maybe because there's been a block in communication from you guys and you're wanting to have some communication. I feel like that's gonna happen. I definitely feel like whatever communication has been lacking, there's somebody who's going to reach out in regards to a situation where they feel like, yeah, no, I really want to hold on to this. Possibly an apology about not expressing that they wanted to hold on to this. Okay, I think what I'm getting here is we had two people possibly wanting to be on the same page with each other, and then something recently happened where the King of Wands saying, you know what, I don't even want this anymore. Right now clearly is not the time for this shit. Right now the clearly time for me is to heal myself and to get back to what I need to do. And you're trying to rush your healing process, and that's never going to work. It doesn't work. When someone just tells themselves, don't feel, how do you tell yourself not to feel? Like, unless you're a robot, when people say I can just turn my feelings on and off, unless you're a psychopath or a robot, I don't think you can. I think you just are telling yourself that to hype yourself up, you know? I just feel like one of your warnings this week, oh, you guys are a pair here. One of your warnings this week is don't make hasty decisions about this toxic or a situation you deem toxic, or a relationship you possibly deem toxic, because honestly, look at this. You guys are deeming a relationship toxic and the person is wasting your time, but you guys are showing up as counterparts. And there's Leo strength here, right? I think Spirit is telling you before you make any rash decisions, you need to take time. And why I'm telling you, Spirit's letting you know, look at this. Two of Swords. That's the ultimate taking time by yourself. With the moon there, that means using your intuition in regards to this. Hierophant. You guys know I love when the cards just talk for themselves and I ain't got to work that hard. This is amazing. Spirit is telling somebody out there, you need more time to think about this before you just walk away and just destroy a situation that I built for you. You know, you guys have asked Spirit for a lot of things, and you know, sometimes the packaging doesn't look like what you thought it would look like or hope to look like or imagine it look like. So don't like, when you're given a gift, don't sit there and don't unwrap it because you don't like the wrapping paper. Like, that's what I feel like this is. I feel like somebody has been really trying to manifest a true partner connection like this, right? Where you guys get each other, you guys are very passionate, possibly have some amazing fucking sex. But I think because you forget like, I manifested this, but also life has ebbs and flows. So I think you guys are going through a very hard time and you're just like, oh, it's over. It's over. Oh my God, it's over. It's not. You and Leo are similar. Leo thought the situation was over and it wasn't. They were so convinced the situation was over. No, it's just because there was delay on both parts. And both people who were counterparts coming together just had their own, they were mirroring each other heavy, right? And I definitely feel like a judgment has been made to someone. By the end of the week, there is a judgment. I feel like the situation does actually get talked about and healed about, because this is what you're leading towards the end of the week. Four of Swords reversed, the Judgment card, and the Four of Coins. Somebody, when it comes to, let's just talk about when it comes to business, right? When it's a cooperation instead of competition. For finances, before I go into love, let's just talk about finances for that part towards the weekend. You have the Eight of Wands, forward movement, and the Six of Coins. So this is about teamwork to me. This is someone finally communicating, hey, I know you're good at this. Do you mind helping me with this? Or, hey, I know that you possibly talked about wanting to partner up on something. I'm thinking that'd be a good idea. Let's talk about it. And with that, whatever you opened up, Aries, in regards to wanting to have forward movement in your career, since we're talking about that, that does actually heal what was causing stagnancy, and it creates some better judgment for you. And then there you go, boom. You're starting to really focus on your finances. They're coming in, but you're actually having ideas of how to save more, because you're making a lot more. So this does open up the floodgates for you as far as businesses wise, and actually understanding that you do need to have equally yoked friends who possibly are same passion as you. You feel me? Like, this person, whoever this partnership for business wise, is going to be equally yoked, and you guys are definitely going to have, it's going to be equally yoked, and they're going to be able to give to you the same way you're able to give to them. So this is a great partnership for money. Now, as far as love, I definitely feel like there's going to be communication in regards to possibly wanting to move forward energetically and wanting to have a new beginning where it's equal give and take for both parties. But you have to keep in mind, Aries, when you talk to this person, you need to listen to this person, because this isn't just one-sided fuckery. It's not like it. A situation is rarely one-sided when it comes to bullshit. I know we always want to seem like, especially when you're hurt, you always want to seem like, well, this person did this to me. This person did this, and they did this, and you did this, and you did that. Yeah, like, that's cool and all, but you have to realize if a situation keeps being drug out, right, over time, because I feel like this is a situation that started kind of snowballing over time, and why you finally said enough is enough. What are you adding to it? Because your stubbornness adds to a situation regardless of what you feel or not. Okay. By the weekend, I think that someone's actually going to have some better judgment when they feel like, okay, all I wanted was an apology. All I wanted was to have this conversation. I feel like it's healed. I feel like we're able to kind of move forward, and we're able to hold on to this, because this is something I don't want to lose. You don't want to lose this, Aries. They don't want to lose it. I think that, it's definitely something that needs to happen. But let's, I lost you guys doing a hair flip. Let's just go ahead and clarify this King of Wands real quick. Clarify the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands. Ace of Swords reverse. That's lies, or even lying to yourself. Judgment. Clarify the King of Wands. I told you, someone made a bad judgment call. Possibly thinking that this person has a lot more others. Five of Swords with the Moon, having some fear that someone made a judgment call out of fear, just because there was a lack of passion, and they really started viewing this person. I don't know who decided to start viewing this person. I don't feel like someone viewed this, because typically the Page of Wands is about, like, really immature energy, and it's just mainly just passion, and no really, like, there's no wanting or desiring to have like something stable. But I get a different vibe off of this King of Wands. I mean, this Page of Wands. I feel like the passion and revisiting the passion is what is going to bring you guys together, because that was triggering for you guys. But for this King of Wands with the Ace of Swords reversed, the Judgment card, and the Ten of Coins, someone's lying to themselves about this judgment and saying they don't want this, but they do. You have to have better judgment. Judgment came out twice in regards to this relationship, and both of these judgments that I feel about this relationship is leading into having a good positive outlook, and actually saying, like, no, like, I actually want this. This is something I feel like you want, Aries. But I feel like you're lying to yourself. And the only reason why you're lying to yourself, and I feel like the King of Wands has hit his defensive energy, and you're doing this to protect yourself. You're telling yourself, I don't want this. This isn't what I want, out of protection. Why? Because you feel like you're going to get played by this person. Hello? You feel like this person has a shit ton of options, and maybe you guys have been fighting a lot. Maybe you guys haven't come together because you're so busy fighting, and possibly fighting about options, and possibly fighting about not feeling appreciative or wanted. Let's clarify this Four of Coins for the outcome on what someone's holding on to. Clarify this Four of Coins. Okay. Page of Swords. Someone's definitely paying attention to someone's social media. King of Cups came out reversed though. Eight of Coins. The Star card. The Three of what? Okay. This is someone lying to themselves again. Like, what the shit, man? What the shit? All right, so this Four of Coins, holding on to this, right? Holding on. After this communication comes out, holding on. We have the Page of Swords, the King of Cups reversed, the Eight of Coins reversed, the Star. This is, again, fear and lies. Oh, my God. This is coming from their side, I think, though. Or maybe something you see online. I think someone is obsessed with holding on to this person just because, again, I feel like maybe they got triggered with something that someone read something too much into a situation. I think someone reading, I feel like the vibe that I get is maybe someone was snooping around on social media, saw something, and it triggered panic again to someone. Okay. Let's talk, Aries. So I really do feel like you possibly did have communication with this person. You guys will speak. You guys will have communication this week about this, right? And when you have this best judgment, for some reason, someone has that little insecurity that's still, I mean, it's not somehow. It's not, you guys don't heal this quickly. So I think insecurity led to someone to possibly say, okay, did I make the right choice? Let me see. Did some social media stalking and basically possibly got triggered by something, right? Got triggered by an emotion, a post, or something that happened when you guys were not together or separated, or I don't know, somebody just got, one of their little triggers got triggered, okay? And it had to do with the person they have so much love for this King of Cups. And they start freaking out. Is this ever going to work? Are we really going to work out? Like, they don't want me. These are all lies you're telling to yourself because you're triggered. You need to know when you're being honest with yourself, and you need to know when you're allowing your insecurities to override each other, because I really feel as though you guys are definitely going to try to talk and work this out, but somebody still has a lot of underlying trust issues that they need to work out. Maybe that's you. I feel like that's you, Aries. I feel like you feel like it's too good to be true. Like, okay, this was too easy to fix. No. Don't destroy something that you really want based off of your triggers, okay? That's the advice that I have, because I just feel like you just got in your way. But again, free will. So somebody might listen to this and say, you know what, you're right. Like, let me not trip. Let me just keep it to yourself. I wouldn't communicate shit about what you feel, because maybe the feeling of wanting to hold on to this is out of fear of losing this person, is out of fear of it's never getting together. Don't smother this. You have to, Spirit's advice for you is recovery. I think you have to let this recover. You need to heal this situation. Oh, and listen to your intuition for your self-care. Listen to your intuition and don't panic. All I heard was French Montana. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. I don't know. I don't even know the words to the song. I just know don't panic. Don't panic. Really, you need to tell yourself this week, Aries. Don't panic, because I feel like someone's possibly within that communication of getting like, okay, this is what I want. We're having better judgment. We're going to try. We're going to, really focus on that. Your panic, don't let it turn into obsession of really smothering the situation. Let it recover naturally and listen to your intuition. If you feel like this person wants you, then by damn it, this person fucking wants you. If you don't feel like this person doesn't want you and deep down, let it recover, take some time, and then listen to your intuition. Make sure you're listening to your intuition. You're not listening to your triggers. You have to have discernment this week, Aries, okay? All right, so I appreciate you guys tapping into this video. If you want to join me over to the next readings to be a little nosy, go right ahead. If not, I hope you guys smash the like button on your way out. And yeah, let me know how I did. Comment below if this resonated for you. And I'm going to go ahead and join Sagittarius right now, Aries. I hope you have a wonderful day, okay? What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to your weekly reading for November 15th through the 20th. So far, who I have on the deck for you guys, I have Aries, Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So you definitely could be dealing with the air sign. We have Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius, and we have Aries with the Emperor underneath the deck. Okay. For your romance, I have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay. And then for your abundance, I have do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. I'm jealous of this girl. She's just in her own world creating all this beautiful magic. I love this. She's actually putting in the work. Okay. All right. So Sagittarius. I just finished Aries, that's why. All right, Sagittarius, so the vibe that I get this week for sure is that there's a love situation that's possibly really hindering you from moving on, or you feel like it's just, there's a lot of heavy feelings surrounded by you. I just keep seeing this Five of Cups, Scorpio energy that's here. You're missing and reminiscing a lot about the past, possibly the lack of give and take that this person actually, the energy that they didn't give, or what you never received, possibly wanting a balanced situation, you know, in regards, again, to a love or building a future. You possibly saw a future with somebody and then it hit a snag this week. Maybe that, you know, maybe the reason why I hit a snag is because there was a lot of manipulating energy in the past, you know, or maybe that you still feel like you're being manipulated or being an overly defensive for no reason, or someone's being overly defensive in the situation for no reason. Like, you know, the Nine of Wands reversed, this energy here is mainly like someone is always waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's like you guys could have healed a situation and you guys kind of dropped your defensive and saying, hey, let's start over, let's have a new beginning. But someone really didn't start over and have a new beginning. Someone was always waiting for, like, they say they start over, they say that, but I'm just waiting for them to prove me wrong again. And that added some stagnancy. You definitely, I don't know if it's you, because we do have Emperor here. So, I mean, that's Aries energy, but this could be standing in your power, you know, channeling that fire sign energy. Or it could be you with this Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups is, whoever this Queen of Cups is water sign here. The person who is definitely very overly, like, if I'll be real with you. If you're the type of energy and you just been walking away like, okay, whatever, enough is enough, and you actually are confident with you walking away, and this isn't playing, the situation isn't playing over and over in your mind, Sagittarius, this isn't you. But if you feel like you are really thinking really hard about the situation and you just have all these emotions and all this confusion of just like coulda, woulda, shoulda, and what should have been, you're definitely the one that's really deep in this Five of Cups energy. Whoever this Queen of Cups is, that's the person who's deeper in this Five of Cup energy. And I think that this confusion, but I think there's going to be some answers. So we have the Ace of Swords here with the Ten of Swords. There's going to be some answers in regards to the situation, possibly in regards to why it didn't work out. I think you're going to finally get an answer what's going to possibly help you to possibly move on. I don't really feel like, normally what I've been getting so far for this week for the other fire sign, Sagittarius, I'll be real, it's a lot of energy of it's unfinished business. I don't get this energy with this relationship. I think that this Emperor here, because there is a death card right underneath that, I think this Emperor here is just saying, you know what, I need some change in my life. And I feel like, you know, I think the situation over because in the past I had the wrong judgment about our relationship. There was a lot of manipulation in our relationship, hence the Five of Swords. A lot of, I feel like there's a lot of mental games being played, a lot of blockages in our relationships, and a lot of lies being told. Oh my God. Yeah, so whoever this Emperor energy is, that's what's really on their mind. So if you are dating somebody who's a go-getter, who's a very good business person, a very alpha, very just matter of fact, that energy, not the one who's deep in their feels. This person really isn't deep in their feelings about this. This person, this Emperor, is just knowing like, okay, this situation, at least right now, we're done. I think there was so much bullshit that happened between you guys. That's possibly why the Emperor is like, nah, bro, we're done. All right, so let's go ahead and just clarify some things for you. I definitely want to see what this unequal give and take was. I feel like this is definitely a relationship. Five of Coins came out. And the 4 spirits came out so aggressively. Someone felt alone even though they were connected with somebody. I don't know who this is. I don't know who you are, Sagittarius, but you just know who you are. But I feel bad for this Queen of Cups. Whoever this Queen of Cups is, they are really going through it, while this Emperor is just like pushing through. But sometimes people have to heal that way. Don't feel, Sagittarius, if you are the Queen of Cups, I don't want you to get out of your mind of you're feeling like, well, did they ever really care about me? And like, you know, you're replaying things about your past and replaying their emotions. And if they had any, stop doing that. Because that's just going to keep you in this energy. Just because I really feel like this Emperor did have feelings, I just feel like you guys were not in the right place at the right time. You met this person possibly when they were just so focused on themselves and focused on their new beginning that they really didn't care about anything else. See? Yeah. But for the blocked energy, for the 6 of Coins reverse, we have the 5 of Coins talking about loneliness and a union. You know, talking about loneliness and a union and wanting to have a better judgment. Yeah, somebody wants this. Somebody wants this a lot. So that's why possibly it failed, is because someone felt lonely and they really didn't feel the partnership, and that threw everything else out the window. This is definitely a breakup. Clarify the Queen of Cups for me real quick. Queen of Cups, please. The Queen of Cups is all over the place because the love feels gone, and she definitely wants to talk. She definitely wants to talk about this with the 2 of Coins, about balancing this out and possibly what happened. Why they weren't able to juggle this. Why weren't they able to get this together? And I think the conversation definitely is going to happen with the Ace of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Somebody, I feel, you know what, Sagittarius, I'm sorry if you're the one who's waiting for communication, because I feel like the communication might happen. You guys might actually have a conversation, but the conversation is not going to go the way you think it's going to go or hope it's going to go. This conversation is probably going to end up being so truthful where it feels like it's like the last straw for you. But the conversation isn't meant to hurt you. The conversation is meant for you to be able to let this go. Clarify the 10 of Swords. What is this? What is going to happen? Hangman energy, 7 of Swords energy, Strength card, as well as the High Priestess and the Emperor. Okay. With the 6 of Coins reverse. Okay. Yeah, this conversation and the 10 of Coins and the 10 of Swords with the 6 of... Okay. All right. I'm going to be very real. So I can tell you exactly why this 10 of Swords is here. Somebody is going to be enlightened about the actual truth of the matter of this situation. Unfortunately, Sagittarius, I wish I can blow smoke up your ass, but I'm not going to. I sincerely think that you and this Emperor right now are not meant to be together, and you're not going to be together in the moment right now, but everybody has free will. How this conversation can definitely go and be enlightened for you is I feel like the conversation is going to wake you up and put you in this mode of just like, okay, now it's time for me to no longer possibly, you know, run away from the truth. I can't hide from the truth. I have to face the truth that this situation is done, that this situation that I really wanted, I need to use my intuition and embrace and accept that the situation is done. I need to use my strength. I need to tap into that Leo strength, my fellow fire sign strength, right? And listen to my intuition and not listen to what I really want, and listen to what's in front of me. Listen to what I know. And I know for a fact that this Emperor, who I care about so much, is unfortunately unable to give me what I want as of now. Now, can I say he's ever going to give it to you? No, I don't know if he's ever if the answer is it going to be every time? Is it always going to be no, Kendall? No, that's not the truth. That's not the case. People have free will, or I don't fucking know. It might be. But at least now with this truth, you are understanding that it's time to leave this toxic situation, and you have to go through this pain. You have to live in this 10 of Swords energy to come out on top. You're going to have to heal yourself. So this week is going to end up with someone, someone, I'll be real, who's unwilling to accept what's in front of them. And if you if you don't believe me, your spiritual advice says let go. This is your angel advice. And I feel like someone's letting you know to let go. And that's why your self-care advice was flow like water. Flow with your emotions. Feel your emotions. Dig deep into your emotions, Sagittarius, and let it go. Because this might come back. This person might return to you. This person might just venture back. But right now, he or she is handling their own business. And honestly, it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. I'll be very real. Sounds harsh, but This truth, people heal differently. All right, Sag, so I appreciate you tapping into this video. I hope that this resonated for you, and I hope it meant everything you need. It says you attract the romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. That has to do with healing. Something told me to go back to this attraction. You need to heal and deal. When I said you need to feel these emotions and tell yourself and promise yourself you won't feel this again. Because why? Because you want to be ready. You're ready for something better. And you don't want to hold on to this negative energy, because all you're going to get is fuckboy energy towards you. You need to elevate yourself and heal yourself so you can get some true equally yoked love, you know, true counterpart type of love. Okay. All right, Sag, so smash the like button on the way out if you're still here with me. I'm going to join over to Cancer. Feel free to join me for the other signs. If not, have a wonderful day, Sag, and I'll see you guys later. What's up, Cancer? Welcome to your weekly reading for November 15th to the 20th. Who I have on the board for you guys right now is I have Scorpio, Pisces. I have all the fire signs here, actually. You could be dealing with a fire sign. I do have a Gemini, as well as Leo energy, fire sign, Taurus, Capricorn, and then I have Aquarius, Libra underneath the deck with the King of Swords. Okay, so we definitely have a good mixture here. Not a lot of earth though. So for your love oracles, I have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Okay. For your abundance, I have severed vows of poverty. Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all the effects of the vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Okay, so I like that energy when it comes to finances and stuff like that. I definitely feel like your finances, someone actually does kind of get into their, we have the Empress here, so someone definitely gets into their Empress energy, as well as the Queen of Wands here. So someone gets into the Empress energy, Queen of Wands energy, as far as, you know, go-getters trying to create generational wealth, very smart, very driven women. Or energies, I should say, because again, masculine, feminine energy is transmutable. It can go either way. But you ended with the 9 of Coins. So I definitely feel like someone actually is on that mindset. So that's great, Cancer. As far as finances are concerned, I definitely feel like somebody's heading in that direction. And your self-care advice for the week is connect with your womb. So if you don't have a womb, if you need to connect with your feminine energy, I mean, what's more feminine than actually a womb, you know, when it comes to the actual female anatomy. So someone needs to tap into that core of their feminine energy. That's what I get from that as well. So somebody might be a little bit too masculine this week. Could be in regards to love, but we'll see. So I know you guys probably just like, damn, Kendall, you know, you just picked out 2 different people, the Empress and the Queen of Wands. I'm not getting that these are 2 separate people. I don't feel this way. The vibe that I get, we have the 5 of Cups and the High Priestess reverse starting out so far. So I feel like somebody is trying to get over heartbreak or trying to move on from this, from some upsetting energy. However, I think they might be going about it the wrong way. I think that they're possibly listening to other people rather listening to your intuition on how to heal yourself. And if you even want to move on, I feel like someone needs to know not to really listen to their friends this week, Cancer, when regards to relationship advice, because I truly feel that possibly you and this other person that you're dealing with could be this King of Swords, right? This person that you're dealing with. I don't necessarily think that whatever your situation may be, I don't feel like you feel like it's a deal breaker as far as the relationship has to be over per se. I think that you possibly are listening to other people and people are probably telling you to move on, Cancer. That's the vibe that I get. But you don't want to do that. And I don't think Spirit's telling you to do it. I think Spirit's letting you know you need to stop listening to other people in regards to the situation, because it could be a situation you've been trying to manifest, right? We have Empress energy and then the 8 of Swords here. So the vibe I'm getting from this energy, after you actually start listening to yourself, I think that's when you start raising your vibration, but you're still stuck between a rock and a hard place. Someone is still stuck in their emotions about the ending of the situation and possibly, you know, them being single. I don't think this is really somebody, it's fear. Somebody's afraid that this situation isn't going to turn around, that this ending is for real going to be official, and that they're going to end up being single. And that is a possibility, but don't think that just because you guys have a temporary separation that it's really done. Because, you know, sometimes when people separate, it was meant for it to happen, because maybe that whatever that person's going through, whatever you're going through at the moment, you guys need to go through separately in order to come back better people together. You feel me? So that's the vibe that I get out of that. And definitely get the energy that you guys could be in a sense of, you know, resisting this separation out of, you know, you're feeling like, oh, if I let this go, I know that this person's going to be happier without me. I know that this person's going to be better off without me. And I know I'm possibly, you know, another thing with this Eight of Swords is a lot of self-doubt and fear. You're putting yourself in own prison when it comes to your finances too, not believing that you're able to receive this, believing that this is like, believing that this is here. You don't believe it's here. You don't believe your prosperity and your abundance in your life is actually present. And that's possibly what's causing some stagnancy in your finances as well, Cancer. Let's go on. Like, I definitely feel like this Queen of Wands is definitely trying to manifest her way through this heartbreak and this pain, right, that she's been feeling. And I think the time is now. There is going to be an energy shift where you are going to fully be embracing this double dynamic, fiery ass energy. I don't get the sense of this as being two different people or a love triangle in a sense. And if it is, if you feel like you're in a love triangle, when we clarify, it possibly will come out. But I really feel like this is someone embracing themselves. And honestly, you need to get control of this animosity and this mental prison you created for yourself, Cancer, because look, even though these are very strong dynamic women or people or energies, sorry, I keep saying women because I see females, so don't hate me, don't cancel me. even when these are very powerful individuals, right? But you see how how this person goes from the Empress, gets all in their fucking prison, mental prison, and then drops down to the Queen of Wands. Just as powerful, but not quite as powerful. That's something you need to be mindful of. Don't start knocking your power because you're reducing your power by doing that. Because this change was meant to happen. I mean, Leo, this is two major arcana back to back. We're definitely going to see with the Tower moment what exactly came crumbling down. But this Tower moment was destined to happen. And this Tower moment actually is leaving you off a better person. So don't look at the cup half empty because you guys are not together. Start looking at the cup like, okay, well, shit, that was a shakeup. Well, maybe I do need to reclaim my power and go back to focusing on me for right now. They'll still be there. Because you guys, I feel like there's still love here. I think what this person is possibly what got somebody finally like kind of pissed off or maybe, you know, upset about this person because they feel like this person doesn't want them. But behind this King of Swords, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Hangman. This person, I think, is confused. And with the Six of Swords, Six of Wands behind that, there's insecurities here too. Possibly about bringing this back together. They're trying to figure out exactly what they want out of life. Do I feel like they possibly got a little cold feet? Maybe your connection woke them up in some kind of way, Cancer. So maybe having this connection actually got them to think, okay, I mean, this is delayed, but I need to figure out why I feel insecure. Why maybe you triggered them to actually feel some things. Because I feel like, honestly, this King of Swords has gone through life, his entire life, possibly just pushing his feelings down, only thinking logical, and you rattled him a little bit. So that's why it's just like, damn, like I want this, but whoa, like this is a lot. So maybe, is this true? So I feel like they're isolating themselves and possibly have blocked communication. And I feel like they are possibly doing that out of insecurity and saying, you know what, until I know exactly fully what I want, until I have my light bulb moment with the Hangman, I need to not think about this. And they're focusing on their work. They're focusing on them. So I don't know if they're really focusing. I don't believe this person is focusing on other people. I told you, my gut is telling me they're not focusing on other people. I feel like this person wholeheartedly is focusing on building and working on themselves. Well, let's go ahead and see some things. Let's clarify. I want to see exactly, what exactly is this Tower moment? Clarify the Tower moment. Okay. That was only a strong one. We have the Three of Cups reversed. So maybe you guys stopped having fun. Maybe this was a third party. The Chariot, slow movement. Yeah, this is, you guys, it's just kind of, this just feels very Tower moment. Like, it feels very abrupt. We have the Three of Cups reversed, the Chariot reversed, as well as the Queen of Cups upright, the Sun and the Lovers. All right, and the Sun is reversed and the Lovers is reversed, and then we have the Four of Swords. I get exactly why you guys are not talking. This Tower moment, when I told you came out a better person, Cancer, I mean, how can you deny it? Because you showed up. Your true Cancer self of trying to be balanced, 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in, you know, 1 foot with stability, 1 foot with emotions, and very balanced and having a lot of self-care and self-love. I even feel like she's meditating. With the Four of Swords, I really feel like this person is trying to heal themselves and block out energies and possibly block out their own anxiety about why is this offer not happening. I think you guys had a strain on your relationship because the pressure of having something became overwhelming. And maybe listening to other people, you got pressured and saying, damn, you guys have been dealing with each other for this long, or y'all been doing XYZ and it's still not together. What the hell? So the pressure of other people could have got to you, and that got into your mental, right? And the pressure, and then you possibly pressuring them or their pressure. So I just feel like you guys are mirroring each other in regards to the pressure that comes behind longevity and long term. Because I think that you guys do want each other, even though there's not cups here. I do feel the sense of that there is a true connection here. Now, when I told you that you guys are coming out as better people, you can't deny this. I mean, you are thinking about, I think what caused you guys to break up and have stagnancy and possibly have this Tower moment. This breakup triggered you. The lack of communication triggered you. The lack of fun, the lack of that connection that you guys once had triggered you to go within. And it was telling you that love right now should not be a priority. With the Sun reversed and the Lovers reversed, more major arcana. Like, you guys are going through a powerful moment. And when I told you guys were coming out this greater on the other end, I mean, come on. It's like you literally had to have this breakup to embody all these energies you've been trying to feel, to really bring in together the Queen of Wands, your Queen of Cups energy, the Nine of Coins, to do a super Empress, to get into your Empress energy, Cancer. That's phenomenal. That's fucking phenomenal. See, that's the thing, is sometimes there is pain within, there is power within pain. And I think this is your moment with that. Spirit self-care, Spirit's advice for this is compromise. I told you, I don't feel like the situation is necessarily over. Again, just because I don't see a lot of cups here doesn't mean I don't feel it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like faith-based. It's like you guys know a compromise needs to happen. Maybe you guys need to I think you guys will potentially come back together, possibly apologize, learn from the situation. Because I think this is your first aha moment with this. I don't think this is your first possibly break with this person. I don't get that. I just get that, the pressure is mounting of what's next instead of living in the moment of now. For them and for you. Okay. All right, Cancer. So connecting with your womb, try, if you do have a vagina, try steam. That possibly will help you release a lot of that built up energy, the negative energy. And when she says connect with your womb, you have to think life comes from there. So start really thinking about the life you want to live and possibly even manifest using that energy. Like, say if I can give birth and physically give birth to someone, I can physically birth my life that I want. And instead of trying to do it physically, if you're do it in another realm of birthing that. Take the power from this Empress. Dig deep from this Empress energy, right? This womb energy. She's a powerful motherfucker, and you have to actually give her credit for it, okay? All right, Cancer. So I appreciate you guys actually tapping into this video. It does mean a lot to me. I like this energy. I know it feels a little blah to you, but don't worry, you're still going to come out on top. You just have to conquer your anxiety, your fears, your pressure, the outside talk. You just have to conquer that in order to move on, okay? All right, so if you're going to join me over for the other signs, great, Cancer. If not, please smash the like button. Let me know what you think in the comments below if this resonated. What's up, Scorpio? This is your girl, Kendall, here with 420 Intuition. Welcome to your weekly pull for November 15th to the 20th. Who I have on the deck for you so far is I have all of the water signs are here. I do have Leo, Sagittarius here as well. I have Capricorn, Taurus, and I do have Temperance underneath the deck, reverse, which I believe is Taurus, Pisces energy. Sorry, I always get confused, so I'm going to say both. Something's telling me to say both, so I'm saying both right now. For your romance, I have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. For your abundance, I have detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Okay? All right. So it's very interesting here. I definitely feel that energy. Let's just start off pretty much with career or money wise. I definitely feel like you guys are focused on money. I definitely feel like you are tapping more into your Queen of Wands energy. You're tapping into your fierceness, unstoppable, not taking no for an answer. You're really, really driven, and you're driven more by the passion of whatever you're excited about doing. So I feel like that's really good. In regards to that, do I believe when Spirit's saying detox your friends? Yeah, because even holding on to some friendships or even some business relationships with these two major arcana both being reversed, the Tower, excuse me, and the Death card reverse. Now the Tower reverse represents you know, somebody holding on to an event, holding on to a situation that pretty much a Tower moment hasn't happened yet, but it's on the way. No matter if the Tower is reversed or upright, you're always wholeheartedly going to get that energy of something's going to abruptly happen. And this is just like, okay, it's kind of like when a kettle is warming up to blow. That's exactly what this moment is. And this is a situation, I feel like a connection, right? A true connection or a true partnership that you actually have been needing to remove. And Spirit's finally going to say, all right, you're not going to do it. I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to remove whatever type of mutual love that is right here that you felt as though this connection, this partnership financially was going to be great. And it wasn't, and it's not. So this, like, you know, there's no, what they say, you can't, you know, you can't pay bills with love. Spirit's telling you get love out of this and stick with strictly balancing out. You need to have a true balance because you're being blinded in your finances, as far as maybe you love your coworkers and that's why you're staying in a job too long. Maybe you have love with, maybe you have a partner who is a friend, in finances, and you're just like, okay, we'll be friends forever. But that friendship is blinding you to maybe that's why you have stagnancy. So I definitely feel like detox your friendships and your life. Your love life is talking about this as well. So they're all connected because we do have this King of Cups here. So this could be your energy. You could be the Queen of Wands energy. You could be the King of Cups energy, since you are it. Well, no, because you can represent it because the King of Cups does represent a water sign. However, King of Wands, that makes sense. King of Wands actually represents Scorpio. So, but for this energy, I definitely feel like Spirit is telling you, like, things are not what they seem, and you need to actually do an inventory of your life, Scorpio. And what I mean by that is because when I told you, when it came to this relationship or this friendship or this business partnership, since we are talking about finances, how you have to go back to juggling. Now, if we switch this over to love, it definitely could even be a love situation that this Queen of Wands really wants to work so much, but she's ignoring the fact that the love here is gone. That the situation here isn't what it was. It sucks because I can tell you really have feelings for somebody. And we're switching over to love now because you have solid feelings for somebody, right? Solid feelings for somebody that you're trying to figure out how to bring back the joy and happiness. Or maybe you found out that this person is cheating on you. So there could be another person that pops up. We'll see. Because this is the first time that since I've been reading today that I actually have the feeling that this in fact could be a third party, and that you were holding on even though you knew you need to let this go. You knew, Scorpio. You knew you've been holding on to somebody and that it didn't feel like it was just you. That's for some people out there who knew it was a third party. I do feel like that could have been the case. I'm not really like, this is the first time, again, all day that I've had this reading of like nah, this could be somebody else. But I could tell you this right now, when Spirit's telling you to detox and have discernment, oh, for sure, they talking about this King of Cups too. The Seven of Coins, especially behind there, representing the fact that you're either, you know, giving up, clearing out, no longer waiting on this. And that's right underneath the Death card, reverse. So that means this is like, dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at your pain, Scorpio, but this might be over. So we're going to go ahead and start clarifying some things to see exactly what's going on, because I can tell you, I feel like Spirit is telling you right now is not it for whatever your current situation is. Spirit's telling you like, nah, you're not really seeing this the way it is, and this is not what I set up. I did not set up this balance, and that you have to have forward movement, right? And it says to, with this Leo energy and the judgment right after that, it's saying to have better judgment and possibly remove your energy, this blocked energy. I feel like this energy you're currently in is blocking your forward movements. Ooh, to balance. Yeah, I know I'm right. I knew I was right, but you know, I always need a little reminder. Thank you. That this energy is what's standing in your way from actually having a very well-rounded and balanced life that you actually truly want to manifest, right? So let's go ahead, Scorpio, and kind of see what's going on with this and why Spirit is just like, what are you doing? And this is not what I had planned. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify a few things. Let me just get this off of the deck. What I want to do is actually clarify this Tower moment reverse. What is being avoided? Oh, okay. I'm gonna warn you now, Scorpio. If you keep avoiding whatever this little ending, the separation, this closed chapter in your life, whatever it may be, Spirit's gonna tell you, I'll do it for you. And your kettle is about to blow. You can't tell me it's not. It's possibly waiting about a distance, waiting, figuring out, maybe waiting for a job offer, maybe overlooking or waiting for a love to change. Clarify the Tower moment. Ten of Coins definitely could be about finances and money. If you are in love, and the Ace of Cups. So it's overall, it's finances and it's love. I bet you, and it's this okay. Okay, so this Tower moment, what's actually flexing this Tower moment is the fact that it's interesting is, I don't know why you're resisting change, because you have some beautiful ass energy coming out of it. You have energy of Ten of Coins, Ace of Cups, and the Emperor. This is on the other side of you actually letting this Tower moment and letting this separation and walking away. You holding on to some things, you're causing stagnancy in your life, Scorpio. That fear, not embracing change, not embracing doing a full 180. Like, I hate when people say, you did a 360 on me. So they went right back to doing exactly what they were doing. No, you want someone to do 180. That's why I feel like Spirit went, boop. We're not going to flip this all the way back. We're going to give you a 180. And that's what you need. You need to release this, embrace this 180. Stop doing the things you were doing before. Stop, I don't know, I get the feeling like stop harping on the things or standing in your way. So, and that's what's supposed to come out. So you need to relinquish this, and you need to let this separation happen. You need to let this separation from a job, separation from a love, stop trying to block this, because I feel as though when you feel like something's about to happen, separate, you try to stand in the way. And Spirit says you can't, because this is what it's bringing. This separation is bringing love, a new beginning. It's bringing Ten of Coins. It's bringing stability. It's bringing all of that. And that's exactly what you're avoiding. You're avoiding exactly what you want by not changing shit of the past. Let's clarify this Three of Cups. Let's clarify this Three of Cups. Sun card, Leo energy, Two of Spears, Aries energy, Ten of Cups. Yo. And that's right underneath the Tower moment too. So I don't think this is, no. I don't really think, I mean, somebody, I'm not even going to retract what I said earlier. Is this a third party? Yes. I think somebody is still possibly why they, they're still holding on, whatever. But this Three of Cups that's from juggling, right underneath the Tower moment of you actually embracing it. We have the Sun, Two of Spears, Ten of Cups, and the Star card reverse. Now the Star card reverse is about feeling hopelessness and feeling lack. Why did that sprinkle in? That shouldn't have sprinkled in at all. Don't let your fear get in your way. Don't let your hurt get in your way, because the time is to actually have a new beginning. The timing is now. We're in that Leo energy. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck, and it always means right now. Pull the trigger. Bang, bang, like it's a fucking race, right? Like this is the gun at the beginning of the race. Pow. Like that means it's time to go. And it's time to actually sit there and embrace and welcome the things. I feel like this dragon is bringing a manifestation, and she's just like, yep, I can't wait for this one to come in. I can't wait to see what's on his back. Right? And what's on his back is this 10 of Cups. But within this it's that fear. It's like you have the 10 of Cups, like, oh yeah, I can touch it, I can taste it. But then you get the fear, like, okay, well, what am I really ready for this? Is this really who I want it to be with? Am I ever going to get this? Like, okay, it's cool for right now. There's that doubt that's sprinkled in. But then your doubt is overcame by the world. Once this forward movement says, you know what? No, the tower moment pushed this forward movement. And unfortunately, someone got left behind. This King of Cups, I'm telling you, if you were thinking that, if you're connecting with another water sign, or if this is you, if this is an ex who has a lot of emotions for you that you possibly waiting on, Spirit is letting you know, don't wait. They're not waiting. You're not waiting. Why? Because this is over. I don't care what, I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that connection is over. But remember, it's over for right now. Why? Because this tower moment was bringing in this new energy, and this could change. This person can have a light bulb moment for themselves, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and just clarify the King of Cups real quick. I want to see why his energy is like that, and then we'll move on to your actual angel advice, okay? So clarify the King of Cups. Magician, what did I, you guys know, I'm just getting so frustrated because you know you're mad or frustrated when you can't even complete a sentence. All right. So I want to know why this King of Cups is reversed, right? This person is really trying to manifest. You guys are marrying each other. You're trying to manifest a life for yourself in spirit, or you're resisting manifestation and spirit just doing it for you. That's the vibe that I get. But for this person is trying to figure out. They're trying to figure out the right moment to bring this union back together. But again, separation, the tower moment reverse popped up. I feel as though they're trying to avoid it, and they're just focusing on work, but they're stalking your social media. They're still keeping tabs on you. They just know that their energy right now is not meant to be towards you, and their energy right now is to be towards them, because right now with the King of Cups being so overly emotional, they don't like that. Typically, the King of Cups is a person who, yes, they feel a lot of emotion, but they don't know how to handle it. So they just kind of like, they're kind of emotionally unavailable just because they just know what emotions can do to them. Now they tapped into their emotion, and it's just overwhelming them about this ending. So what does any other masculine energy do? And this goes really for the masculine energy. They just start getting to work. So this person's getting to work. Don't think he's not keeping tabs. Don't think he doesn't have a plan. This person is trying to create a plan. But I think you guys are on two separate journeys of trying to figure out individuals before you guys can come back together. But free will, they may or they may not. All right, so for your self-care for the week, it's called grounding yourself. With all this tower moment, all this like coulda, woulda, shoulda, almost moment, you need to ground yourself, because I bet it feels very chaotic. You know, someone's having a shakeup of a lifetime between finances and love life is kind of hitting them all at once. So you need to ground yourself. And if you're wondering if all this is going to calm down, Spirit says within the next few months, you're going to be in the exact place you need to be. And I feel like this is going to be a part of the past where they possibly needed to work on themselves in order to come back, and you did the same. And maybe you guys come back in a different light. But I definitely feel like this feels like unfinished business in a sense of right now, cool it. Right now, detox the situation. And if this person comes back, great. And if they don't, I think you guys are going to have a better opportunity. Why? Because Spirit's letting you know, you do this and I got you. You detox your friends and I got you. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Well, I appreciate you guys tapping into this video. I hope that this resonated for you. And if it did, please let your girl know. Comment below to let me know how this resonated for you, as well as smash the like button at any point in time on your way out, okay? So I'm going to go over to Pisces. If you want to join me for the other signs to be nosy, welcome, follow your girl. And if not, I hope you have a wonderful day, okay? What's up, Pisces? It's your girl Kendall here with 420 Intuition. Welcome to your weekly pull for November 15th to the 20th. So who I have on the deck for you, Pisces, I do have Scorpio, Gemini. I actually have Cancer. I have all the water signs here, as well as Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, and then I do have a Taurus underneath the deck with the Hierophant reverse, okay? Now, for your romance, I have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. All right. And then I have, for your abundance, I have deservingness. You are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus on your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. Okay. I like that energy of deservingness. Now, I'm just going to tell you this right now. This energy you're going to receive this week, I'll be real with you. It's not good energy. I don't feel good vibes from this week. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when we do have reconciliation, you do have somebody from your past returning. That's for sure. But I feel like a lot of this toxic energy, some addiction, somebody you possibly were either addicted to at one point in time. I'm talking about like, oh, I love this person, or someone who actually does have some issues and some baggage there. I do feel like that energy is returning to you, and that energy is throwing you off. So I think that's possibly why Spirit is reminding you, you do deserve positivity. So don't think that just because your week is probably going to be rough a little bit, Pisces, doesn't mean you don't deserve happiness and you don't deserve, joy and love. It's just right now you're going with the ebbs and flows of your life. And I definitely feel like it does have to do with love and a situation you possibly have ended a while ago. This is definitely giving me energy like the Page of Cups reverse and the Death card. That just means to me, even like the little flirtatious love or little, vows of commitment or honesty or desire, that's kind of going out the window right now. I think that maybe somebody was dealing with some drinking problems of the past. I don't know if you dealt with somebody who did have addiction issues, who had problems with drinking, who had problems with, infidelity, who had problems with all these issues. It's interesting because all the issues they had problems with, like, flirting too much, drinking too much, dating all these people, possibly so obsessed with money, all of their problems, I feel like they're going to try to act like it's not the case anymore, but I feel like they really haven't changed. They want to. I'm going to tell you dead ass, this person is really, really, really dying to have change in their life, because I feel like they're starting to realize that people tend to leave them. If this is you, maybe you feel like finally you need to battle your own addictions, and possibly your addictions is what was telling you before you don't deserve happiness. Maybe because you feel like everything that you wanted that was long-term would always leave. Addicting to self-deprecating thoughts. That's a self-deprecating thought. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough. I don't deserve this. That, feeding into pain can honestly become addiction, because it's like, you have to think about it. When you don't feel right, you can pinpoint what doesn't make you feel right when you're in pain, right? If you're sitting there saying, I just feel off, I just feel like I'm just down in the dumps, I don't know why, and something's like, well, because of this, and it's like, okay, I have a reason, so let me dive deeper into that pain. This is someone who was living a lot of pain in their life and living a lot of confusion, and just realizing it kind of had a snowball effect. And Spirit, I feel, is dying for you guys to change. Stop being obsessed, or whoever this is who's dealing with the addiction. I feel like this is your energy, Pisces. I feel like some of you guys are going through a very rocky week where you feel like things are just getting kind of bulldozed. But I feel like that's Spirit holding a mirror to your life and saying, you're complaining about XYZ, but what are you really doing? What are you welcoming in? What is your frequency? What is your energy? you need to escape from all of this. All this toxic shit, this is, I feel like, someone finally escaping it. But the overall thing is tradition. Why is there lack of tradition, lack of structure, lack of contract with yourself, lack of contract with your higher self, of being able to get exactly what you want and need? Someone really doesn't feel like they deserve it. Oh, this sucks. I don't like this heavy feeling, because I really feel, you see how I'm kind of like scatterbrained? I feel like I feel this person's energy of being scatterbrained. It's like, I'm trying so hard to do XYZ. Why am I always losing things? Why am I losing loves? And why am I feeling, you know, why is it that I'm attracting toxic people? Why am I attracting nothing but temporary shit when I want long term? That's just because your frequency. Unfortunately, you're allowing these negative thoughts to overcome you, and so all you're doing is welcoming. But I think by the end of the week, someone's actually understanding, having a light bulb moment, that they need to actually remove themselves from that and getting to the thought of deservingness. Yeah. It's not going to be easy. Well, let's go ahead and clarify some things. What exactly is this devil here? Why is this devil here? Oh, okay. We have the Empress and the Seven. I told you, and the Seven of Spears. Blockages. Forward movement blockages. You know, the Empress is it's a very strong power, right? And the King of Swords. Okay, so there's blockages. Definitely could be dealing with some of the King of Swords came out reversed, so it could be somebody who is dealing with all the things I told you. Somebody who is emotionally manipulating. I really feel like this devil energy is the Empress blocking out the King of Swords. So I feel like this Empress is getting it, but this King of Swords is not. You do have somebody from your past who's coming back around, who tries to seem like they're a good person still, but who may have once been like your key person. But I feel like slowly but surely you started outgrowing this person. Somebody outgrew somebody, hence the Empress showing up and the King of Swords being reversed. And they didn't like that. Give me more. Give me more for the devil. King of Cups. Whoa. And we had, before I had the King of Pentacles underneath the deck. Somebody got options out there? I feel like this is a lot of option. I told you the whole addiction with just not knowing what you want and not actually pinpointing it and being confused, right? We have the King of Swords and the King of Cups, and I have the Sun card underneath the deck. The King of Cups is upright. So I really do feel like somebody outgrew somebody, right? This Empress outgrew this King of Swords, and this King of Swords got triggered and they felt all this emotion. But with all this emotion, you have to remember, this person is not like that. They're not like that. Or another flip side, when I'm getting for another story for somebody, for Pisces, I have an Empress blocking out 2 love options, hence the 3 of Cups being reversed. You could have somebody of your past that you have a lot of feelings for, or you could have that has a lot of feelings for you, that you actually felt like you were equally yoked with, and you could have somebody who you were trying to force this with, right? So it could be reconciliation of 2 different energies. One not so good, bringing in this devilish energy with all his addiction and his manipulation and mind control, and then one who genuinely does want to have you back and genuinely does want to have a second chance. So I do feel reconciliation, Pisces, is for sure an option on this board. Let's see what Death card is about, and then I'll go into exactly what you guys are leaving behind, because this is to the point. Someone is actually blocking out their own blessings because they keep looking and feeling as though it's not going to happen. Clarify the Death card. 8 of Coins and 8 of Swords. What is this? And the Chariot. Oh, stagnancy. Somebody is so worried that all of their work, the reason why the Death card is here talking about change and movement, is because this is telling you, we have the 8 of Coins, the 8 of Coins, the 8 of Swords, and the Chariot. That's a lack of forward movement. These things will be willing to work out, but you need to drop this. You notice how you had great momentum and then you killed your momentum by being in your mind, and then that made this stagnant. Your mental prison, your self-doubt, your negative thinking, your way of just keeping yourself stagnant in a situation that potentially doesn't work, again, is why you're stagnant. And Spirit saying, if you don't want to clear out this energy, I will, because I'm over it. I'm annoyed. Spirit is annoyed. Spirit is annoyed with you, not really taking action that you need to take. Why? Because when you're kind of half empty, it's kind of hard to pull yourself out of this, Pisces. Let's clarify the six. I need to clarify the Six of Swords. What's going on with the Six of Swords? What new beginning is going to happen? We have the Queen of Coins reversed, the Sun card. So it could be a situation where you had, there could be children of, and the Emperor came right back out. It could be a situation as far as kids, and the King of Cups is still there looking at me. The Emperor came back out. Give me more. Okay. Remember when I told you you guys had like the King of Cups and the King of Swords? Now you have another option of an Emperor coming towards you who wants to actually return in some sort. You guys have a lot of reconciliation energy. That's what it is. It's like you guys, I don't know, you guys are popping when it comes to people just hitting you up, but you guys don't really want it. I don't feel happy that I'm having all these options hit me up. I feel kind of overwhelmed, and I feel like, oh my God, here we go again. Because I don't believe the genuineness of it. You know why I feel like you don't believe it? It's because one thing you're wanting to get away from, Pisces, and I think that someone wants to get away from giving too much more than they receive. When this Queen of Coins, she came out reversed because this is somebody who's saying, you know what, fuck this nature, nurturing everybody, and I'm not nurturing myself. This is when she's finally had enough and being selfish. So Spirit is actually wanting you to be selfish and saying now is the time for that. Now is the time to focus on yourself, because when you were giving a lot to other people, you were just off balance. Stop giving too much, Pisces. You give a lot of yourself, and you give and you give and you give, but you have nothing left for you. And Spirit is trying to illuminate that and saying, do you see now? Do you see how when you give so much, you really give, and you give to the wrong situations, you have nothing left within you? But there's an Emperor who is trying, I mean, if someone's just like, I just want to love, there is an Emperor trying to manifest some shit. You have an Emperor paying attention. You have somebody in your energy who's trying to come in, who's trying to change all that, who wants your ass back. But I feel like this Emperor is just kind of playing it cool. They're figuring things out on how to actually come back into your life for good, So it's like, while you're cleaning out some energy with other people's and other options and people trying to come around, and you actually believing you don't deserve this, and you start listening to yourself and start changing the energy, Spirit's going to shake up your life in order for you to actually start believing in yourself. This isn't a shake up to make you feel bad. This is a shake up to actually enlighten you to what you're doing and what you're calling into your life based off of this devilish, I want to be woe is me, stuck in this energy of negative, because there's a lot of negative shit that's been happening to you, and I'm sorry, but don't live in it, don't dwell in it. Your self-care advice for the week is make an altar. So I definitely feel like you do need to tap in to ask for guidance in some kind of way, especially guidance when it comes to healing yourself mentally and getting out of this devilish and getting out of the grip of the addiction and getting out of the grip of lack. Start actually asking your ancestors for help to guide you. And then the angel oracles, I mean, the angel advice, it says a year from now. So I definitely believe if you start working on this, Pisces, and shifting your energy and working on something for the future, a year from now is going to be a breeze. Your life is not going to be the same. I definitely feel like this Emperor is probably going to let himself be known by that time. And that's when you're going to be able to reconcile with somebody who you actually deserve to reconcile with, who has grown as a person while you grow as a person. Nothing like two whole people coming back together, right? All right, Pisces, well, I appreciate you tapping into this video. I hope this resonated for you. This is going to be for your weekly spread. Please comment below. Let me know if it resonated for you. And if you want to join me over, I'm going to Gemini. If not, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. All right.